told us earlier that he had told you that if you're going to be on the floor at the end of games, you had to make your free throws. He gave you credit for really, working on that area. So how much confidence do you get from going out there and going 6 for 6 in the final 2 minutes in a one possession game like this?
It certainly proves how hard I've been working on my shot and free throw. Just knowing that I've still got to improve on different aspects on the floor, whether it's free throws or my 3-point shot.
Grant Ramey, then Mike Wilson.
Just how good was Josiah tonight, and how much, I guess, have you learned from his game, the different ways he can affect the game?
Night in and night out, I feel like Josiah has been pretty much the same every game. He's constantly doing everything that he does each and every game, as far as rebounding or putting the ball on the floor. Just his energy to the team brings a lot of encouragement to us, especially the young guys, just because he's been in this stage or spotlight that we're in right now.
Keon, did anything change for you starting instead of coming off the bench, or was there anything you tried to do differently at the start of the game now that you were in the starting lineup?
There's really isn't a difference. We know as a team the lineup can change depending on the game. So just coming in and executing what coach has for us and playing as hard as we can.
Rob Lewis.
Keon, just what did you think you guys did differently or did better in the second half to chase them down and prevail in the final minutes?
The second half, I feel like we played to our standard of how we say that we want to play. Just coming out defending and executing on the offensive end.
Go ahead, Rob.
And Keon, just how much do you think a team can benefit by winning a one possession game like that? I mean, it's a final 3 minutes. It could go either way, and you guys slammed the door and came through.
It certainly showed us that every game is going to come down to the last second, and we've got to execute to then. But as a team, we've got to understand that we've got to come into the game from the jump, playing as hard as we can. That way, we don't have to come into halftime on our heels, deciding what we're about to do.
Vince and then Wes.
Yeah, and I know before the season you did work some at the point. How comfortable are you now with your ball handling and any minutes you might get running the team? I feel like each and every day I'm getting more and more comfortable with my handle as well as running the point guard position. It's just that's something that I have to work on, and each day I'll continue to do that.
Keon, how big was it for you to hit those free throws there in the second half? I know that's an area that you hadn't done as well as you wanted to this season, and how big is that for you to step up and hit those?
I feel like it's big for our team, just because we all want to win, but just understanding that whether it comes down to free throws or playing defense, you got to practice how you play, how you practice.
All right, one last call for questions for the night. Go ahead, one last one to Wes.
Keon, y'all had just lost your first game of the season, and the first half of this game tonight was not a particularly good one. Was this one of those moments in the season in the second half where y'all really kind of had to gut check and show something?
We definitely did have a good check coming off of that loss. We knew that this game would be a bounce back game for us, and we had to come in and prove who we are as a team.
All right, Keon, thank you very much.